Around 6,000 community pharmacists in England are being advised to start working to rule from the beginning of next month unless an agreement can be reached with the government on a new NHS contract. It could mean reduced opening hours and disruption to home deliveries, as our health correspondent Sophie Hutchinson reports.
Lovely, all yours, the 2 items that you're expecting.
This local pharmacy has been in Reena's family for almost 50 years. She took it over from her parents and has fond memories of being here as a girl. But she says spiralling costs are putting it at risk.
What it feels like is a Groundhog Day. Every day is getting harder and harder to keep the lights on, to keep the staff in place, to serve our community. We're really worried about April in terms of cash flow because we've got obviously the drugs bill to pay, where we had February, which was our shortest dispensing month and our shortest income month. For that, we'll get paid in April, and April we need to pay our wholesalers, we need to pay our staff more wages, we need to pay our national insurance contributions and our business rates. And so these are the sort of things that keep me awake at night and keep me worried.
Pharmacies are reimbursed by the government for the medicines they buy, but Reena says price rises mean often those reimbursements don't cover the full cost. The National Pharmacy Association says increases in national insurance, the national living wage and business rates in April will also hit them hard. It's advised its 6,000 members in England to work to rule from next month.
We're going to have to make some very difficult decisions about our opening hours. As for me, it's almost become a needs must. It's better to have a pharmacy open for a few hours than one that's closed. And I think our patients would definitely agree with us, and they would do everything they can to support us to stay here.
And it's not just bad for local customers.
Pharmacies are increasingly seen as having an important role to play in reducing the wider NHS waiting lists. And that's because when patients can go to a pharmacy for extra services like vaccinations, that frees up GPs who can then offer patients treatments that you might normally find in a hospital. And that frees up hospitals to focus on getting down their waiting lists.
I don't understand that because I was saying the other day in here, there's been a lot of adverts like telling us to go to the pharmacy to save us going to the doctors, but now we can't go to the pharmacies because they're being shut down. So it doesn't really make any sense.
The National Pharmacy Association has criticised the government for failing to provide pharmacies with a contract for the current financial year and for next year. The government says it's working on a new settlement and is urging pharmacies not to take this industrial action. Sophie Hutchinson, BBC News.